In this wave, advanced solid and liquid fuel precision-guided systems, and multiple warheads, including Khorramshahr breaker and Khyber breaker, medium-range Qiyam and Zolfaghari, and destruction drones were used. Following this wave, attacks on West Jerusalem, Haifa, and the Al-Zafra base of the American terrorist army in the region were successfully executed. The sudden withdrawal of the USS Gerald Ford, the U.S. Navy's aircraft carrier, from the battlefield, and the failure to provide military support to the tired and defeated American forces in West Asia exposed the hollowness of arrogant material power. In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful. Wave 66 of Operation Promise of the Faithful 4, with the blessed code Yer Zura, peace be upon her. Targeted objectives in the heart and south of the occupied territories, Tel Aviv, and American terrorist army bases in the region, were successfully executed with God's grace. In this wave, advanced solid and liquid fuel precision-guided systems, and multiple warheads, including Khorramshahr breaker and Khyber breaker, medium-range Qiyam and Zolfaghari, and destruction drones were used. Following this wave, attacks on West Jerusalem, Haifa, and the Al-Zafra base of the American terrorist army in the region were successfully executed with God's grace. During the time of awaiting the arrival of Imam Mahdi, may God hasten his arrival, on the final morning of the blessed month of Ramadan, with the help of God Almighty and with the prayers of you, the faithful people, the 67th wave of the next Operation Promise of the Faithful 4, with the blessed code Yer Sahib al-Zaman, Lord of the Time, was dedicated to the late, esteemed, Brigadier General Ali Muhammad Naini, the spokesperson of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, and his martyred brother. We opened the gates of fire and pain upon the hidden nests of American soldiers and their radar equipment in the region, and the military infrastructure of the occupied Palestinian territories, with a train of heavy missiles and a rain of drones. In this operational wave, the Ali Salem base, the Aerospace Drone Command, aircraft maintenance and repair hangars, helicopter equipment and support facilities, and the operations center of the U.S.-led coalition forces, early warning radar systems and missile defense, and the U.S. gathering point at Al-Wafa base, were precisely targeted with long-range and medium-range solid and liquid fuel systems, with God's grace. Furthermore, satellite, radar, and air defense centers of the Zionist regime in the center, south, and north of the occupied territories were effectively targeted. Today, in addition to the physical dismantling of the enemy, they have also become a symbol of internal collapse. The sudden withdrawal of the USS Gerald Ford, the U.S. Navy's aircraft carrier, from the battlefield, and the failure to provide military support to the tired and defeated American forces in West Asia exposed the hollowness of arrogant material power. This military giant that you boast about is nothing more than a paper and hollow facade for the Iranian armed forces. The change in the carrier's course towards the U.S. base and the attempt to avoid passing through the Bab al-Mandab Strait have raised the question in public opinion worldwide and in the region. Why should a $13 billion US €11.2 billion warship be afraid of a few $1,000 speedboats from the resistance forces? However, such a shaky and unstable situation has recently been created for another U.S. Navy ship, the USS Abraham Lincoln, in the Indian Ocean. The soldiers of Islam are eagerly awaiting delivering a hard slap to the American warship in the depths of the battlefield and are fully prepared to show the American Marines the naval surprises firsthand. The fate of Saddam awaits Trump and Netanyahu, the criminals. Our entry into the field is not a defeat. God has closed the path of defeat for us. Do you see more than two paths before us? Both paths are glorious for us. One is the path of martyrdom, whose glory is eternal, fixed, and immutable. And the other is the path of victory, which is a victory for us both. There is no power except with God, the exalted, the wise.